Okay. And now it's my privilege to invite to the podium Lorraine Collins. She's the interim president and CEO of the Holston Foundation. We're very grateful for Lorraine and for the ministry that she provides among us. So, Lorraine.
Thank you, Bishop, and thank you for the opportunity to share about the ministry of the Holston Foundation. My name is Lorraine Edwards Collins, and I'm honored to serve as the interim president of the Holston Foundation and to be with you for a few minutes this morning for an update. First, I want to take a moment to thank Paul Bowman for his years of service to the Holston Foundation. His commitment helped us grow in mission and resources, and we are grateful for his service. It seems fitting that I also might reintroduce myself. I'm a daughter of the Holston Conference, a former proud Big Stone Gap CCYM representative, a graduate of Emory and Henry University, passionate about lay ministry, and I've had the distinct honor at serving a number of levels of the United Methodist Church, from the local church to the conference as the coordinator for Imagine No Malaria, to a general agency leading a national team at United Methodist Communications, to my service at the Holston Foundation for the past 7 years. I love the Holston Conference. I love our churches and our people. I am inspired in faith and service by you, so thank you, Holston. You see, this year, the Holston Foundation celebrates 45 years in ministry. I think that it's important for a few moments this morning, we are reminded of the foundation of which the Holston Foundation was built. Founded in 1980, the Holston Foundation was the bold vision of Bishop Ellis Finger, brought to life by a dedicated board led by Irma Greenwood, and the commitment of our first director, Holston legend, the Reverend Ben St. Clair. They worked to create something lasting, something generous, something faithful, and today endowments in their names still support ministries. You see, this group had a vision that there were more possibilities for generosity and legacy throughout Holston. Like all good Methodist beginnings, it began with a committee. But it grew because people believed that generosity could go further, that legacy could shape the future, and that churches deserved a faithful partner in both. The foundation was created and continues to be that partner, a partnership between generous members and the churches, ministries, and organizations of Holston, where investments, resources, and generosity can come together. A strong foundation makes a stronger conference. A strong foundation makes stronger churches. I am grateful today for those who built the foundation and for those who serve on our board today, whose gifted leadership continues our mission. From $0 and 0 accounts in 1980 to 45 years later, today, I am proud to announce that the Holston Foundation has $174 million in assets under management because of our partnership, which is the largest we have ever reported to a Holston annual conference. Thank you. You see, that number isn't just about dollars. It's about possibility. Churches that invest with the Holston Foundation are partnering in faith and increasing their capacity for ministry. Recently, there have been some difficult days in the market. We've all seen the news. But our investment strategy is secure, responsible, and proven. You can see our performance from 2024 on the next slide. We are a trusted partner that supports churches in talking about endowments, planned giving, and investments, and we can process gifts of stock and help churches navigate what is best for them. Friends, the Holston Foundation is strong. Let me tell you a quick story about what legacy can look like. David Manners was a behind-the-scenes servant at Seymour United Methodist Church. He loved his charts and graphs, probably the color-coded ones. And yes, he also cared deeply that the landscaping looked just right. But David Manners, as a behind-the-scenes servant in the church, also served committees, believed in stewardship, and was shaped by James 1:22 to be a doer of the word. David passed away last year, but over a decade before that, he created the Living Stones Endowment through the Holston Foundation. A few weeks ago, I proudly stood before the congregation to share that their friend and member, David, had made a planned gift, over $500,000, that will now support ministry at Seymour United Methodist for generations to come. And he included in that the landscaping be taken care of, because we listen to our donors and their passions. You see, at the Holston Foundation, we have the honor of hearing stories of generosity and faith from David and from those like him, Wanda, Terry, Richard, Beth, and others. These are real people who love their church and their community, and they lead with generosity. That's what we do. We help faithful people plant trees, or seeds for trees they may never sit under, and those trees bear fruit in ministry long after they're gone. Here are a few other quick reasons for celebration. This year, inspired by Bishop Ken Carter's passion for those on the margins, the Holston Foundation practiced what we preach, and we gave over $220,000 to ministry partners to those on the margins. From Celebrate Recovery to Camp in the Community, getting a new van that is literally here serving children at Lake Junaluska, to Tazewell County to Virginia, to hurricane relief and the opportunity to match the resurrection offering. The Holston Foundation is generous because our faith inspires us. And we're not stopping. This year, we received more grant applications than ever before, and we will support 76 ministry projects with over $258,000 in grant funding, thanks to the vision of donors whose legacy endures. We're also launching new partnerships. We are partnering with the United Methodist Foundation of Western North Carolina, that beginning this year, 2 Holston clergy members every year will be part of the prestigious Reynolds Leadership Program. This collaboration between foundations opens the doors of possibility and will allow Holston to have 2 pastors every year at no cost to the pastor or their church. This is just the beginning. The Holston Foundation goes beyond financial investment to serve as a partner in ministry. In 2024, we hosted the Beyond Generosity Conference, and in 2025, we're bringing that energy straight to your churches, offering free bi-monthly webinars for pastors, finance committee, lay leaders, and others. Our first free webinar launches next month. And on November 13th, you're invited to a special day at Emory and Henry. Bishop Ken Carter will be in conversation with the Reverend Dr. Joe Rife. This is coordinated as a partnership between the university, our stewardship committee, and the foundation. So mark your calendars for November 13th. That will be an event to remember. The Holston Foundation is rooted in generosity, faithful to our mission, and excited for the future. We believe, as Ephesians 3:20 says, that God is able to do more than we ask or imagine. And we believe God is doing that through you and through us together. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much, Lorraine. We appreciate your ministry and your service among us. You've provided excellent leadership for us during this period, and we look forward to more of the same. So thank you so much. And aren't you, as a body, proud and grateful for Bishop Ken Carter?
Yes.
Yes. He is often among us, and I don't see him yet, but we may be graced by his presence at some time during this conference. But he is a son of Holston and has served and continues to serve the United Methodist Church well. Thank you again.
Thank you, Bishop.